Woo! This box is so massive, it takes up the entirety of the camera's field of view. Like, it's a decent camera, but geez. This thing is massive. This thing is heavy, too. It has some weight to it. I have never seen this before in my life. I have no idea what's in here. If the stuff on the packaging is what's in here, or we're just going to get a miscellaneous amount of things, but it's quite a bit of stuff. I do also have a Megatin in case the monster boxes don't take as much time as I would like to plan, because I do like doing some of these longer shows, so if the monster boxes wrap up pretty quickly, we can get into the Megatin, just so we at least have some more mystery cards and packs to open up into. Woo. Plus, I like the Megatins because I can store stuff in them. Very nice. All right. Crack open this monster box, which is a very fitting name for what it is. Come on. Jeez. All right. Slowly but surely. Getting all the wrapping off. There we go. There we go. That did a lot more damage. Woo! The Battle Edition. 1 structure deck, 1 playmat, 1 portfolio, which is like the little binder. 150 count pack of card sleeves, and 1 card case, or your deck box. Alright, without further ado, let's crack it on open. Ah, jeez. Okay, so it's not the stuff that's on the box, because this one advertised the Saga Blue Eyes, but this is Dark World. And we got the little Karibo mat. What are our card sleeves? Woo! Got the Albaz ones. The, what is this, the Skyscraper? Yeah, it's the Elemental Hero, so it's Skyscraper. I always remember the difference between Skyscraper and I think Dark City, it looks two-dimensional almost, all the buildings, but Skyscraper, oh yeah, there's Flame Wingman, so this is definitely Skyscraper. I kind of have been wanting to revisit Dark Worlds, but not as just a structure deck, but a ton of other new stuff in there. Come on, let's crack this puppy open. So it literally is mystery items. You have no idea what's packed in here. Whatever's on the packaging isn't necessarily what's in the box. What's in the box? Alright. Let's crack open this. I don't think we've done a full overview of the structure deck. So, hey look, Tactical Masters advertisement. That is a great set though. Rainbow Overking of Dark World. So this is the Rainbow Retrain. Special summoned from the graveyard by returning a level 7 or lower Dark World monster you control to the hand. If it's discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, add a level 5 or higher Dark World monster from deck to hand. Except itself, then, if it's discarded to your hand by a opponent's effect, special summon a level 4 or lower Dark World monster from deck or graveyard to either field. Just get you searching. Even if you discarded yourself, you can just special summon it by bouncing back the monster. It doesn't even banish when it leaves the field, which is really nice. And then if it does get discarded by an opponent's effect, you also get to swarm out into a Dark World monster from graveyard or deck, which is very nice. Dark World Puppetry. Target 3 cards in any graveyard, banish them, discard a Fiend monster. During the main phase, except the turn it was sent to the graveyard, banish it from the grave to target one of your banished Fiends and add it back to the hand. This is really nice. I do like this quite a bit, especially with their field spell banishing stuff as well. Dark World Archives. During the main phase, discard a Dark World monster to add a... And if you do, Dark World monster control, gain attack equal to the level the discarded monster had in the hand times 100. Till the end of the turn, if a monster's original type is Fiend, is discarded by your hand by the effect of a Dark World card or an opponent's card effect, discard a card to draw 2. Also, it's really nice. Nice little Pot of Greed continues your discarding. The attack boost is nice, but for the most part, you just want to get discarding off so you can get your card effects going. We got here Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World. One of their fusions. That's a nice part about Maze Millennia is we also get a Chlorless. So that'll be a cool addition to the deck. requires the original Grapha Dragon Lord of Dark World and a dark monster. Opponent activates a monster effect or a normal spell or trap while you have a card in the hand. Quick effect. You can activate this effect. The activated effect in question becomes your opponent discards one card. Sorry, once per turn. If this fusion summon card is owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card, special summon a Grapha Dragon Lord that is banished or in the graveyard. Then each player discards a card. This is terrifying. This is horrifying. Changing, not negating effects, but just changing it to something else is already terrifying. But then just being able to revive the original Grapha, and then it's like, you know what? Why don't we just keep discarding? What are we still doing here? Dark World Accession. This is their nice fusion. During the main phase, fusion summon a Fiend from the extra deck by banishing materials mentioned on it from the field or graveyard. If fusion summoning a Dark World monster this way, you can also discard monsters as material. During your main phase, this card is in the graveyard, add this card to your hand, then discard a Dark World monster. Each effect is a hard once per turn. I like how you can use both effects in the same turn, so you can just, again, set it, and then get ready to activate the next turn. It's ridiculous. Genta, Gateman of Dark World. You can only special summon once per turn. Discard it to add the Gates of Dark World from deck to hand as their field spell. And if it's banished while you control a Dark World card, special summon this card. It's just a one card. It just does so much. Discard it for the field spell, banish it for the field spell's effect, and then special summon it back once you have another Dark World monster. Like Parl, Hermit of Dark World. It's also a 1-for-1 target, which is cool. Discard the graveyard by card effect, target a Dark World monster in the graveyard, special summon it to either field, discarded by an opponent's card effect, special summon it to either field one of your fiend monsters that is banished or in the hand or graveyard. Nice. Dark World Punishment, gotta love the counter traps. When a monster will be normal or special summon, you can negate the summon if you do destroy that monster, then discard a fiend monster. If Dark World monster control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, banish this card from the graveyard instead. It's also kind of generic, which is really nice. But it's Dark World, so it's also searchable, which is cool. There's the original Rainbow. Discarded to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special on this card. And then you can either destroy all their monsters or destroy all their spells and traps. Lucent. Discarded to the graveyard by card effect, special summon it. Discarded by an opponent's card effect, special summon a fiend from deck to either field. Latinum. Just graveyard to the hand or graveyard by opponent's card effect. Target a fiend monster on the field. Special on this card. Give it a 500 attack boost. Gold Woo Lord of Dark World. Not sure what a Woo Lord is, but still pretty cool. Card to the graveyard by card effect. If it was discarded by an opponent's card effect, target up to 2 cards your opponent controls. Special on this card. Then destroy those targets, if any. Silva. If it's card to the graveyard by card effect, special summon it. Discard from hand to graveyard by opponent's card effect. Your opponent places exactly 2 cards from their hand on the bottom of their deck in any order. This is terrifying. I know it's got banned in Master Duel because horrifying stuff. That's still pretty nice non-once per turn, so if you really just want to rip and destroy your opponent's hand, that's also a good option. Brawn, Mad King, when it inflicts battle damage, discard a card. Beige, discard the graveyard by card effect, special summon it. Brow, discard the graveyard by card effect, draw a card. If it was discarded by your opponent, draw 2 cards. Scar, this one's just a nice searcher when it's destroyed by battle. Khaki and Gren are kind of similar. If they're discarded the graveyard by card effect, Khaki destroys monsters, Gren destroys spells and traps. Ceruli, discarded the graveyard by card effect, special summon your opponent's field. And if it's special summoned by the effect of a Dark World card, your opponent discards 1 card. This is what you summon to your opponent's field, just so you can get all your discard effects as if your opponent was making you discard. And then you get all your bonus effects. Zur and Rang, these are just unexpected die targets if you just want to get on-field materials. A little bit of a danger core in here. Bigfoot, Thunderbird, Mothman. Mothman's really nice because it also has a discard effect. Tsuchinoko. Probably Mothman and Tsuchinoko and... what is it? Jackalope. Those would probably be the ones to use. Lilith, very nice. Fabled Raven. Backjack for those traps. Dark World Dealings. Charging into Dark World. Gateway. Lightning. Drag down into the grave. Card Destruction. Just a lot of really good stuff to get yourself discarding cards and then also just getting bonus effects like Lightning destroys set cards. Dealings just let you draw cards, discard cards. It's like a archetypal upstart goblin. It's very simple, but it actually just kickstarts a lot of plays. Forces of Darkness, Brainwashing, Smog, Mind Crush, Deck Devastation. That's really nice. Healer's Hook. Oh yeah, Skill Drain got reprinted in this. I forgot about that. Got the original Grapha. Bounce a Dark World monster you control back to the hand to special summon it from the grave. Discard to the graveyard by a card effect. Target card your opponent controls, destroy it. Discard from hand to graveyard by opponent's card effect. Look at one random card in their hand. Then if it was a monster, special summon it to your field. Snoo. So this is what the Lightsworn Archfiend originally was. Discard to the graveyard by card effect. Discard to the hand or graveyard by opponent's card effect. Target monster in either opponent's graveyard. Add Dark World monster from deck to hand. Special summon that target, if any, in defense position. And then here's their field spell. All fiend monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Once per turn, banish a fiend to discard a fiend, then draw one card. Also get Master Duel and Duel Links advertisements. Sweet. I was kind of thinking of doing like a non-structured deck, more like fully fledged out discard Dark World deck, so we'll get these suckers all placed in here. We'll get that rolling. We also get I think this is the little Karibo mat. I don't know if I've gotten this one yet, but either way, playmats are playmats, so can't complain. Let me get this sucker open. Hey, Violet. No, yeah, I figured wouldn't be fair to just show off the cards, like actually explain them. Elemental Hero Binder is really nice. Especially the playmat, because it shows off even more. Yeah, I don't think I have this mat. Like, this is just super... Look at this. This is so cool. It's all the Karibos and then, what is that, Magic Karibo? Also, we get our little card sleeves. Always good to have. These will probably get thrown into the miscellaneous pile with all the others so we can continue sleeving our loot. That was fun. That took about as much time as I thought it would, so that's good. All right, box number 2, baby. Let's crack this puppy open. Come on. Jeez. I really wrap this up tight. Aha! All right, let's see what we got here. Big reveal! Another one? Got another Karibo mat. Another Heroes binder. Man, we're getting hero binders out the wazoo. Saga of Blue Eyes, White Dragon. I never realized how fleshed out the little card text is on the box itself. Hey-o. Oh, it comes with a little, like, deck list pamphlet. Oh, and little combo guides. Look at that. That's cool. I like that. That's very nice. Is there... Oh, yeah, there is. A little tab here. God, this thing does not... There we go. I was like, how am I supposed to get this open? Woo! Got the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the tablet art, Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, tuner and a non-tuner normal monster. Special summon drag type monsters you currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects till the end of the next turn. Once per turn during your standby phase, target a normal monster in the graveyard, special summon it. Maiden with Eyes of Blues was another really good one. Target for an attack, negate, change the battle position, special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from hand, deck, or graveyard. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this card, special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from hand, deck, or graveyard. Gotta love it. Ooh, Dragon Shrine. Definitely like that. Ooh, I like that. It's a super rare, too. Being able to Foolish Burial out dragons, and if you Foolish Burial a normal dragon, you get to do it again. Rabbit Dragon. This one's just funny. Alexandrite Dragon. This one was so cool. Like the card art, the flavor text. This is just such a fun, unexpected die target if you just want to like go into your dragon links or you just need like something for a rank 4. Luster Dragon. Flame Veil Guard, nice level 1 tuner. Darkstorm Dragon. It's a Gemini monster. That's kind of cool. It's treated as a normal monster while faced on the field or in the graveyard. And you can normal summon it to make it become an effect monster. Once per turn, send a face-up spell trap you control the graveyard. Destroy all spell and traps on the field. Fantastic. Mirage Dragon. This one was fun to use back in the day. Can't activate trap cards during the battle phase. Ah, the ultimate evenly matched counter. Mirage Dragon's just so cool. Divine Dragon Apocryph. Per turn, discard 1 card to target a dragon monster in the graveyard. Add it to the hand. That's nice. Slow recovery. White Stone of Legends, if it's sent to the graveyard, add a Blue Eyes White Dragon. White Stone of Ancients is always my favorite, but Stone of Legends is also really cool. Kaiba Man, the original, the OG. Herald of Creation, discard a card to add a level 7 or higher monster from graveyard back to hand. Kaiser Seahorse for that double tribute. Honest for that attack boost. Shining Angel is our old school recruiter. You get 2 of them. Burst Stream of Destruction, just as a nice Raigeki. Stamping Destruction, just to blow up spells and traps, and then also do a little burn. Or you can just use Giant Wingbeat to bounce a dragon to then blow up all the spells and traps. Trade-in as an ideal. That and Card of Continents, like both of these were great, just draw power engines for the deck. Being able to put Blue Eyes and its tuners into the graveyard. Or you can just use White Elephant's Gift and just send it out. 1 for 1, that's a good reprint. Monster Reborn, of course. Dragonic Tactics. Tribute 2 dragons to special summon a level 8 dragon from deck. Nice. Soul Exchange, just for that tribute. Enemy Controller. Fiendish Chain, that's a good one. Kunai with Chain. Classic. Damage Condenser. Take battle damage, discard a card to special summon a monster from deck with attack less than or equal to the battle damage you took in attack position. So if you're taking a good direct attack, you might be able to pull that off. Call of the Haunted for more revival. Compulsory Evacuation Device. This was a nice tech for Labyrinths back when they first started out. Champion's Vigilance. Control level 7 or higher normal monster. A monster resummoner or spell and trap is activated, negate, and destroy. Rider of Stormwind. Just a nice like Union monster. It's also a tuner. So more Card of Continents. Kaiser Glider. Classic. Some Hieratic Dragon. Silver's Cries, a nice monster reborn. Swords Revealing Light. Castle of Dragon Souls. Loved using this in Duel Links for all my dragon-based decks. Master Duel, Duel Links, and even Speed Duel. God, everyone's getting advertisements today. Woo! All right. That one we plowed through a little bit quicker. But probably add this to the other Blue Eyes core I'm kind of building out. Just kind of compile all the cards together, and then we'll start really collecting all the cards for the deck that we need. We'll dive into the 2022 Tin of the Pharaoh Gods. That way there's a little bit extra stuff here as well. Kind of like that it's mystery. I wasn't expecting all Karibo playmats, but hey, still pretty cool. All right. Jeez. Jeez. Are you sealing that thing shut internally? It's like we really can't get access to the Pharaoh's goods. All right. 3 packs. The 2022 tins. Let's see what loot's in store for us today. I don't remember all the reprints from this. Kind of want to make it fun and surprising, so we'll be treading some familiar territory. Ice Shade Tanola. Love the Ice Shade cards, those are cool. Ad Libitum of Despia, very nice. Bee Trooper Landing. Bee Trooper Squad, getting some good Bee Troopers. Flu Wanderies and the Dreaming Town. Oh, look at them, they're fast asleep. They're snoozing. Magic Key Unlocking. Ooh. Volnaferges, the Darkest Dragon Doom Rider. Text is all kind of a bit smushed together. Hey, Machina Ruin Force. Or Machina. Still really cool. Live Twin Lilla Treat. Nice. Heavenly Zephyr Miradora. This was a nice tech for Armed Dragons. I think I used that in the first deck profile for them. That was cool. Synchro Overtake. Reveal a Synchro monster in the extra deck. Choose one of the Synchro materials mentioned on it. Add to the hand or special summon it. And then get locked into Synchros from the extra deck. Oh, that's cool. It's like a fusion deployment, but specifically for Synchros. It's actually really nice. Oh man, check that out. Prismatic Secret Lightning Storm. Now we're talking. Now we're getting some good stuff. Fabled Andwraith. White Baking. Oh yeah, White Baking. Oh, look at that. He's cooking up. Look how happy he looks. He's just so happy to have his little cutlets. One Kiriway. Target link monster in either graveyard. Return to the extra deck or special summon to its owner's field. This was a nice little recovery. Despian Proskinian. This is just so cool looking card art. B-Trooper Descent. And Brandon High Spirit. A lot of B-Troopers in this pack. That was really nice. Oh, man. Definitely needed that Lightning Storm. We'll put all of our miscellaneous loot off to the side here. Woo. Getting some good stuff so far. Man, this was a good idea to grab a few extra Megatins. Alright. Pack number 2, Heavy B-Trooper, Mighty Neptune. Getting a lot of B-Troopers. Armed Dragon Blitz. Ice Jade Octi. Stairway to a Fabled Realm. More Dream in Town for the Fluwanderies. Psychic Eraser Laser. Send a monster your opponent controls to a special summon from the extra deck to the graveyard. Then your opponent gains life points equal to the original attack or defense of that monster, whichever is higher. This is really nice. Nice little underrated tech card. Might try and splash this into something. Fluwanderies and Eaglin. I think Eaglin's Eaglin's my favorite because Eagles are just cool looking. At least to me. Sunvine Crossbreed. Tribute a link monster to target one of their plants in the graveyard. Special summon it, negates effects. More Live Twin Lilla Treat. Mimicking Maneater Bug. Nice little rarity bump for that. Rebuild Deer. More rarity bumps. Destroys a monster by battle. Target a Cyburst with 1500 less in the graveyard. Special summon it. Bit gimmicky to pull off, but could be fun. Hey! Nice Prismatic Secret Small World. More White Baking. More food. Gunkin Sioux Shipyard Seaside Supper Spot. Ice Jade Cradle. Nice little deck searcher. It's not once per turn, but need to have a different named Ice Jade that you're searching from the cards you control are in your graveyard. So it does run out of steam a little bit quickly, but if you pretty much just open with a couple of them, you can start searching out your stuff. Albion the Shrouded Dragon. Cynet Cascade. Definitely needed this. If you link summon a link monster, target a monster in the graveyard as material and special summon it. Nice way to just continue our plays. Night Sword Serpent. Sent to the graveyard by card effects, special summon it. Banish it when it leaves the field. It's just nice for, I think it was a nice tech for Ogdo Addicts. Which I still gotta look into building. Not sure if I want to do like a pure Ogdos or including some of the Reptilian support as well. It was released around that time. Fabled Marcosia. Nice. Zora, the Magistus Conflagrant Calamity. That's really cool. That's a cool name. Cordius, the Trifastic Dealman. 1 Synchro, 1 Xyz, 1 Link. Once while this fusion summon card is faced upon the field, pay life points in multiples of 2,000. Choose 1 effect for every 2,000 paid. You can only apply each effect once, and you resolve them in order listed, skipping the ones that were not chosen. Add a spell or trap from graveyard to hand. Destroy 3 cards your opponent controls. This turn, this card gains attack equal to half the difference between your life points and your opponent's. Also, other monsters you control cannot attack. So this basically becomes an OTK machine. Recover your spells and traps, and then pop stuff on the field. Jeez. Armed Dragon Lightning. Fluwanderies, and the Scary Sea. Okay, so now it's not so much of a Dreaming Town, but it is a counter trap. Speaking of Dreaming Town, let's go back to the Dreaming Town. There we go. That's nice and peaceful. Ruddy Rose Witch. Screams of the Branded. That's pretty nice. Hey, Masquerade the Blazing Dragon. That's really good. Pharaonic Guardian Sphinx. I forgot a Guardian Sphinx got a retrain. Once returned, change this to face down defense position. If this card is flipped, summon, shuffle all monsters your opponent controls into the deck. If this card is owner's controls, destroy my opponent's card. Special summon a level 5 rock monster from hand or deck and face down defense position. Good lord. Machina Unclaspbar. So it's a Machina Sniper, but like the dark version. Ooh, Pot of Prosperity. Definitely need a couple more of those. Banish 3 or 6 cards of your choice from the extra deck face down. Rest this turn after this card resolves. Opponent takes half damage. Activate cards on the top of the deck equal to the number banished. Add an activated card to hand. Place the rest on the bottom of the deck in any order. And you cannot draw cards by card effects the turn you activate this card. Very nice. Undaunted Bumpkin Beast. Magic Key Maftia. It's a nice fusion spell, but also you can use it for ritual, which is cool. Gizmek Arakami Halbinger Hog. Live Twin Sunny Snitch. Carpaponica Mythical Beast of the Forest. Giant Bee Trooper Invincible Atlas. Big old beetles. Jeez. Whew. Alright, that was good. This was exciting. Definitely like the, got a lot of spells from our prismatics, but definitely like the Prosperity, the Small World, and the Lightning Storm, so this is exactly stuff I needed. This was a good choice. It worked, me. Alright. Oh yeah, and our other sleeves I forgot to mention were the IP Mascarenas, my favorite. Fantastic. We also got another deck box. That's the Magic Karibo. Give it a forced open. Not sure what decks I'll put in here, but I'm sure I have a couple cores that could use a nice deck box to shove all their stuff into. Whew. Man, that was intense. We got a lot of stuff flying around, so definitely got a few more deck profiles to look into. Try and see. I gotta finish out the Dark Magician and Red Eyes ones, and then I'll try and do a thing where I profile all the 3 main characters from Duel Monsters, all their decks that I've created for them, but that'll be something in the distant future. I think only the Blue Eyes has its deck template ready to go. Although we do have a lot of the core right here, so we should be closer than you'd think to completing it. We'll get all of our shiny loot cards sleeved up and put into the binders. And then we'll also get a few other things sorted around. So that should do it for today's live stream. Thank you for joining in for these monster boxes and Megatin break. We'll probably get back to some regular stuff next weekend. I'll probably do the Maze of Millennia, as that was what was the runner-up from last week's poll. So we'll do Maze of Millennia next weekend, and then we'll get back to our other regularly scheduled program. So stay tuned for more box breaks, do this in future. In any case, that'll do it for today's live. Thank